Hey everybody, I hope you guys are having an incredible start to the week. I got home Sunday morning early. We went over to church at Seddon Baptist Church and had a great time, and I felt so overwhelmed while I was at church on Sunday just because of all the blessings that I've seen over the last several years, last really several months to a year. It's just been incredible. And what happened is I got my spiritual life right, and I started being calm, being grateful for every moment, staying just mentally grounded, and knowing that my plan is not what's important. Making the elites is not what's important. Winning a Bassmaster Open is not what's important. The important part is having fun and spending time with my family and being the best dad I can be, being the best husband I can be, being the best friend I can be, and influence on people around me. I mean, that's what means a lot to me. But I want to give you guys a recap of the Lake Norman tournament. Just really the main bait that I use is what I want to show you in the rod, the reel, the line, the entire setup, and then kind of how I was using it. So here's the baby right here. This is the Ned Mickey, as I like to call it. That's the Z-Man Streaks 375 on a 3/16 ounce finesse-sized jig head, and that's the 1/0 hook on that 3/16, and the color pattern is shiner on the bait and shiner on the jig head. So that's the bait that caught them. It just works really well. I mean, a lot of bass, especially in the fall, but all year long, they eat small bait fish, small shad or alewives, or wherever you fish in the country, they eat small bait fish. Bass just love that. And so that's why that's one of my staples. It's something I always use when they're on a finesse bite, especially in clear water. That's the bait I'm going to be throwing a lot of the time. It just works really, really good. And then the other deal to this is the rod. I've got a 7-1 medium light TFO Tactical Elite Bass. That's a really light, sensitive rod, and you want to be able to feel those bites, and you want to have something that's not super, super soft though. So it is a medium light, but it still has a nice backbone and a perfect taper out to the tip, to that fast tip where I can really detect those bites and I can set the hook. I hit them pretty hard, especially if you're fishing in 30, 35 feet of water like I was at Norman. You want to be able to stick those fish and get that hook penetrated. And this is a very sharp hook on this finesse size, but that rod is absolutely perfect. So again, that's the 7-1 medium light. I use this rod for Ned rigs, Ned Mickeys, drop shots, shaky heads. You can throw any spinning rod technique on that rod right there. So the reel I have is the Johnny Morris Platinum Signature. That's a Bass Pro reel. That's the 3000 size. And then I'm throwing the Vicious No Fade braid, 10-pound no fade, and that's the yellow no fade. And then I was throwing the all-new 11-pound Toro fluorocarbon leader. And that leader right there is unbelievable. So it's 11-pound test, so it gives me a little extra strength, but it's actually the diameter of normal 8-pound test fluorocarbon. So that's one of a big deal too. In that clear water, was using that line that has the 8-pound test diameter, but still the strength to get those fish out of trees, out of brush piles, and to really just give me the confidence to be able to horse those fish up when I hook them. So if you guys want to go catch some fish, check out all these products. I got the finesse eyes, the Streaks 375, the rod, the reel, the line, from the main line to the leader. It was all perfect. And then I was trolling around on 7 a lot of the time with my Motor Guide Tour Pro, and my batteries made a big deal too. So I have 3 Battleborn lithium batteries back there in the back of the boat running my trolling motor, and I never have to worry. They charge super quick. I plug them in at night and they're charged in 3 or 4 hours, and I can fish all day long without any worry on the water. So honestly, everything went perfect. I was just blessed this week, and I appreciate the support. I appreciate Bassmaster for the opportunity, and being on Bassmaster Live and getting to do what I love for a living is just pretty special. It makes me emotional just thinking about it. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll be at Smith Lake next week for the Bassmaster Open, and then following it up at Grand Lake. So have a great week. Love you guys.